of file handling. I will not just explain you how to open a file and what are the different modes and everything. I will directly come to the questions. I know your teachers have already discussed the basics of file handling. Okay, so I will create here one file. So I will go in this folder and here let me create one file and I will say data.txt. Okay. Let me open this file and I will write some data here. Here I will say I am me, me and I am y am I, right? This is the data that I have created here or one file by the name data.txt. Okay. So now we will try to access this file here. Okay, we will try to access this file here. There is one is like this f equal to open like this. So we'll use with the with mode. I guess you know what is the with. I will say with open, and here I will give the file name, and the file name is data.txt. Mm, data.txt, comma. Let me open it in the read mode. Okay, let me open it in the read mode, and I will give here aliasing as file. Right now, after that, what I have to do is so the question that I'll be solving here is I will print each line by line. Right, each line I have to print. Like I should get this as the output. I am me, me am I am y am I, right? So how I can do this? I can generally say simply here print uh, file dot read, right? This is the one way. So if I print it, you will get the output here on the output screen, and that output is hopefully we'll get it faster. Hmm. No output we are getting. Okay, let me check here. Okay, it's taking time, I guess. Okay, here you are getting the output. Now, sometimes you need to find some things in the file. Okay, so what I will do here is I will do one more thing. Let's not read the whole file. What if the question is saying you have to read the file by line? You have to read the file line by line. So how I will do it? For that I am using something like this. How I will be using here is something like this. What I will say, I will say for line in file, and I will say print line. I'll just print the line here, and let me run this file again. Okay, see the difference here, what you will get now. Okay, little bit is working slow. Okay, you are getting line by line. In the first line you are getting I am me, that me am I am y am I, right? That means here you are reading a one line from this file, right, then printing it. And here you are getting the space here, you are getting the space here. Now to get rid of this space there are two ways, comma I can say here, and equal to this. Okay, this is one way to remove the spaces. This line, this is coming because of okay, now this has been removed. There is one more way. That way is I can say here dot strip dot st. If I will again print the line and check here, you are getting the as it is. Now if I will use this, the another way is to remove the next line, because by default it is having the new line. To remove the new line, I will use the strip here, and if I will print it, then you will get again here. So there are two ways, either you can use the end or you can use this thing, right, like strip. Okay, so what I'm saying here, suppose if I have to check one thing, you have to check, print only those lines from this I am me and me am y whose first character is I, whose first character is I. You have to print only those lines. That means I am me must be printed, I am y must be printed, and the rest of me and y must not be printed. So what I will do here is, let me show you the step by step that thing as well. So what I will do here is, I will say result equal to, and here I will create a list, and here I will use the list comparison, compression for line in file, and here what I will do is, I will say line dot strip. Why I'm doing strip? Because by default the new line is coming. To avoid that new line, we're using the strip, and I will split it. I'll split it. Oh, no need to do that. Actually, okay, let me show you that thing as well. Okay, no, we don't need to do that. We can do it simply like this as well. We can do it simply like this as well. What I can do here is, I will say for line in result, sorry, for line in file, and here I will say print. Okay, here I will say if line is zero index, and I will do the lower dot lower, whether it's a capital or small, I will do the lower equal to I, right? If it is the thing, then what I will do is, I will print here, I will print here line. Okay, and line dot uh, what strip, strip. Okay, let me run it, and hopefully you will get the output faster this time now. Okay, now you are getting I am me and I am y, right? These two things you are getting here. Perfect. Because this me m is not starting with this. So how to identify the characters? You can find it like this. Because this line is contained now this string. This is kind of a string, and on the string you can do the indexing, and this is how you can do it. Okay, understood here? If you are having any doubt in it, you can leave the doubt in the comment section. I will reply definitely. Okay. Now let me create one more data that I have shown you in the class as well. Let me create one data set here. Let me create one data set here. The data set is something like this. I am saying here, suppose I am having one guy, let's say Sumit, SUMIT Sumit. Then I am saying CSE, and Sumit's roll number is 45, and he is from WB section, WD section. Okay. Then we have some Channu, and he Tanakia. CSE, he is also roll number, let's say 65, and let's say he is from CA section. Then CA section. Okay, then we have what is happening? CA section. Right. Okay. Then we have Manu. Let's say Manu is from ECE, and let's say 33 is the roll number, and he is from WB section. And let's say we will create one more. Tanu. He is from civil, and roll number is 65. He is also from WE section. Okay. Let's say Kanu. Kanu is also from CSE. Let's say I will say capital CSE, and roll number is 12. He is from CA section. Okay. Okay, let me save this file first. I will say Control S here. Okay, let me go here. Now the question here is, from this file, wherever there is a CSE, if there is a CSE in a file, you have to print them. You have to print that data of that student. You have to print the data of the student. Okay, so how I will do it? So I will do something like this. Okay, so what I will do is, one thing I can do here is, I will say for line in file, and here what I will do is, I will say if CSC in CSC in, what I will do, if CSC in Linus, then what I will do here is, I will say print not line, is just line. Then I will print the line itself, line dot strip. Okay, let me check the result. Let's see. Okay, you are getting the output. Sumit CSE 45 WB, Channu CSE 65 C, right? Now, if the question is like that, wherever there is a CSE, CSE, wherever there is a CSE, CSE, you have to print the Sumit, you have to print his roll number, and you have to print his section. You don't have to print this CSE, right? So, how I will do it? So how I will do it, let me show you that thing as well. At this time this thing will not work, so there is one way out. Maybe there will be some other way out, but one way out I am having in my mind, so that I have also shown in the class. I have not figured out is there some other way out, but this is one of the way out. What I will create here list, and I will use a follow as a for line in file. Okay, file I will get, and here what I will do with the line, I will say line dot strip, remove the backslash n from that, and here I will say split. What I will do, I will divide this Sumit in an 2D list, right? 2D list, then I can get this, access the Sumit, then I can access the CSE, then I can access the 45 like this. Okay, let me delete this from here first of all, and what I will do here is, well, let me print just this, print result, result I will print, and let me run it. The output you'll be getting here is somehow like this. Come on. Okay, that means here you are getting what, 2D list, 2D list. Okay, so if I have to access the Sumit, what is the address of Sumit? It is 0 0, right? What is the address of CSE? It is 0 1, and here for the Channu it is 1 1, for the Manu it is 1, oh sorry, 2 1, Tanu it is 3 1, like that, right? So if I have to access this thing, okay, here I will say something like this, comma, the result contains, UNTINS contains. Okay. Now, uh, after that what I will do, so I have to check whether CSE is present over there or not. So what I will say here, for I in range, I will find the length of this, because I need, this is 0 1 2 3 and 4, that means length is 4, so we'll iterate there my timers, and here I will just say length of what I will say, result, result, result. Okay, and here what I will do is, I will say if result of I, because I will give you 0 1 2 3, I will give you 0 1 2 3, because this Sumit CSE 45 is at 0 index, this is at 1 index, this is at 2 index, this is at 3 index, and this is at 4 index, right? So that will give me the I. Now I know at the first index, for this data at first index CSE is present, for this data first index CSE is present, for this data first index EC is present. So I will say I of 1 is equal to, or let me do here lower dot lower dot lower equal to CSE. Then what I will do here is, I will print, what I have to print, I have to print name, section number, and this, right? So I will print here. So what I will print here is, let's say print, I'll use the F string, and here I'll say name column and bracket, I will say result, result, of I, then I will say here 1. Okay, and then give the space, then I will say new roll number, and here I am giving a double quote here. Roll number is same. Control C, and I paste here. Control V. It's not 1 here. It must be 0 here, and here it is present at 0, 1, 2. And I'll give here 2, and here let me copy this thing, and I will say roll number of that is section colon. Watch this video at 2x or 1.5x, whatever is comfortable for you. Say B, and it will be at 3. Okay, now it's perfect. Let me run it now. It's throwing an error saying that indexing over. Let me run it in a dedicated Python file. Hopefully we'll get the result fast. It's taking time. I don't know why, because many files are open. Is on this one. Okay, so now you are getting Sumit, 45, VD, Manu, and Karnu as well. These are the 3 persons who are being enrolled in the CAC. Okay, so now you understood one thing. So if you have to individually identify something from the sentence itself, at that time what you can do is you can convert it into the list, and then possibly you can find things, and then you can print it. Okay, maybe there will be some other way around here, but this is one of the way that is coming into my mind. Okay, perfect. So I will show you a couple of more questions in the next video. Thank you.